Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Lucifer. We're at season 6 episode 8. This one is titled Save the Devil, Save the World. So let's just get back into it.
There it is. Definitive proof that the laws of nature are breaking down and the earth as we know it is officially doomed.
Right. Yeah, I can see how some of these things could be problematic. Reduced hiccups and vanishing mosquitoes. I mean, surely those last two should reside on a separate tiny nuisance board.
Okay, fine. We lose mosquitoes, we lose civilization.
You need to become God. Now.
Hold up. I thought your dad was God. Father of angels, best hugger in the world because he literally invented hugs.
The whole angel war was fought to win Lucifer that seat. Remiel died for it. Chloe died for it.
You what now?
We still have some things we need to explain.
The time has come for Lucifer to ascend the throne.
You're right, brother. It's time. Next time you see me, I'll be God. Ruler of heaven and earth.
Why is he doing that shruggy thingy with his shoulders?
It's very weird. I can feel my wings in there, but they don't want to pop out. It has
He's
never
nervous.
happened to me before.
He has
I'll give it a
trouble
jump start.
performing.
Give me some room.
Okay.
Oh no, don't do that. Oh,
Lucifer,
I thought he was gonna jump off.
with everything that's been going on, what if your wings aren't coming out because you feel you're not ready to be God?
I am ready.
Listen, we don't have time for this. I'll go to the Silver City and try to figure out what's going on. You need to get your head on straight.
Silver City. Oh my God.
So that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, that makes me happy for her. In a way,
Well, now
it's
what?
like
Okay,
she
if
knew
you
that
need
she
to
was
get your
right
head
to
on
believe,
straight.
right?
Doctor. Oh, for crying out
Okay,
loud.
Linda?
Doctor.
Look, I'm sorry to wake you, but it's an emergency. Oh. Hello. Sommelier from the wedding. Excellent taste, as always.
What kind?
It's time, Doctor.
Time for what?
For the final therapy of Lucifer Morningstar. For real, this time.
It's a new angle we never seen before.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Come on. Shrink me.
Okay, just give me a sec to think. Let's see.
What's that?
Nothing.
Sympathy for the devil, my time with Lucifer Morningstar. Doesn't look like nothing to me.
I've been writing a book about you.
This is marvelous.
I thought he'd be happy
Western
about it.
literature has portrayed me in a terrible light for centuries, starting with that perennial bestseller that need not be named. Doctor, that's it.
What is it?
Well, if everything that we've worked through together in the past 5 years is contained in this book, then the answer to my little wing sitch must be in here, so...
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, Lucifer.
There's quite a lot to read on borrowed time.
That's just chapter 1.
Oh shit.
That's the book.
All we need to do is go through everything you've written, line by line, until we find the answer. We're going to need a bigger office.
Now, don't think this means I'm not still mad at you guys, okay? Because I totally am. But you can't have a sleepover without fuzzy slippers and Korean face masks. You just can't.
Oh my
Wait, you
God,
said
I
it in
love
front of us.
this.
Oh.
What? You interrupt a demon on a wedding night, you get what you get.
She still showed up.
Conclusion. Save the devil, save the world, as it were.
Maybe Lucifer's problem is that he promises to help people out, but then he just leaves them hanging.
Yeah, good point, Dan.
Dan, No way. Are you telling me that Dan is here?
Humans can't see him.
Oh.
Maze, give Ella a message for me.
No.
Just
No, I did not traipse over here on the wedding night to be your Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey, look, guys. Everybody's name is on this page, so this might be a good place to start.
That's the case, all wrapped up. Clue, suspect, new clue, takedown, another murder solved. Crazy that the killer was the first person we met.
What are the chances?
Isn't it such a great day?
Happy
Also, I have
t-shirt.
information for you.
Oh, Dan. I think you made a mistake. But don't worry, I'll fix it again. Dan, is something missing from the evidence bag?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Kakuza, were you under there the whole time? Under. That makes me think. I just solved another murder.
How do you do it, Detective? You're so smart and beautiful and perfect, and we are the best partnership ever, aren't we?
Nope. No Lucifer epiphanies on this page.
Doctor, I am beginning to suspect you should have done a bit more editing before sharing your manuscript with others.
You think?
It was your idea, Lucifer. That was so fun, though.
I cannot believe you kept that from me. And
He
that
kept everything. Just assume everything.
I held an angel feather in my hand, and you let me believe it was from an emu?
Oh, well, I wouldn't get so upset about that.
No puedo creer que no me dijiste eso.
Oh, the Spanish.
You know she's mad when she starts talking in Spanish.
corrupt cop, shitty person, I get the gist.
You are not a shitty person, Dan.
You're literally reading about the time we killed a guy, Maze. Maze and Dan were headed downtown, thirsty for justice.
This is all my fault.
Yeah, Dan, this is all your fault.
We have to do something.
We can't kill him.
You're right, Maze.
We have to.
We can't.
Oh.
It's what we have to do.
You think you're the one who set the Russians up to murder that guy? No, please. You're reading it all wrong.
This is all my fault.
Yeah, Dan, this is all your fault.
The murderer who killed Chloe's dad is walking free, and it's all
The
because of me.
sweater vest.
That's what we gotta do. Come on.
Okay. You have your version, I have mine. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just wish I could figure out what my real guilt is.
Well, what was in your hell loop?
I don't know. I woke up, I relived my death a little, and then Lucifer tapped me out to play ping pong with Belios.
Whatever a damn soul's biggest source of guilt is, that's what goes on in his hell loop. No hell loop, no answers.
When Lucifer rescued me from hell's torture,
He totally screwed you. Cheer up, dude. I'm gonna twitch your ass right into heaven.
She's so sweet.
Charlotte, was it fun for you guys watching me walk around without a clue?
Oh, Ella.
I lost my faith after Charlotte died. And not one of you told me that you knew that she was in a better place. You didn't tell me that the big guy was still up there, that he still cared.
We were all there with you every step of the way. Not to mention what a great friend you've been to us Celestials over the years. Chilling with the Angel of Death before you even met the rest of us. Where you and Azrael are practically BFFs.
What? Ray is the Angel of Death?
Please tell me you have something.
Yeah, I think I have something.
Oh, she looked so cute, I remember.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, I'll call you later.
Wait!
You just stay here.
It's my birthday.
I have to go back.
Don't go.
Oh, he's scared to leave her.
You're on your deathbed, and he's not there. He's never there.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that made me sad a little bit.
Charlotte
Because he
Richards.
knows that when he
Yeah,
leaves...
she's dead.
Well, he knows
because of
what
you.
happens in the future, kind of.
She
So he's
depended on
scared
you
to
to
leave.
protect her. If you had told her the truth sooner, you could have supported her, been there for her. Dan wants to talk to you.
Hey, Dan. I'm so sorry I didn't say this sooner, but I really miss you so, so much. And I even named a frog after you.
Don't.
Tell her I met Frog Dan, and I'm super flattered. And tell her I really...
He said, yo.
No,
what?
tell her.
I'm summarizing.
Just show her the thing, okay, please?
You guys, this is so weird. It's almost like some of these bodies died twice.
Twice. What? Twice, that would be impossible, right, Lucifer?
After season 4?
Yeah. Twice. Oh, okay, I get it. So I am just a super gullible dummy.
Dan wants you to keep reading.
What would we do without Ella, huh? I just wish we could tell her the truth.
Well, so do I, but as we've established, humans don't tend to react that well when they find out there are actual angels and demons running around. Even if they already know the truth in their hearts.
Yeah, okay. I really thought that I was part of the inner circle, but I wasn't. I was just a lonely tangent.
Dan says that while you may not have known the specifics, that everyone here always loved and trusted you, Ella. Dan says you are the inner circle.
If you guys really trusted me, you would have told me the truth.
I'm out here. What if you think I'm smart and beautiful and perfect because you've never stuck around long enough to see me at my worst? Every time we've had an emotional breakthrough, you've immediately gone off and disappeared.
Come on, that can't be true.
No, listen to me.
I would never choose to abandon you.
But you can't know that.
Yes, I can. Because it's my choice.
Like it's your choice to whip out your wings right now? Like it's your choice whether or not to let me in?
What's happening to me?
You know, I wore this for so many years because it proved that you chose to be vulnerable around me. But now it's not you that decided that. It's your subconscious. Your subconscious might choose not to stay.
No. No, I'm sorry, but I don't accept that. I've grown. I mean, it's all in here, isn't it? It's...
Is it missing something?
There's something wrong with this book.
Something
Gather
wrong
round,
with...
people.
There's something missing?
The doctor has deceived us all. You didn't bring the end of the book with you, did you?
I kept the end of the book in my office.
You held back the end of the book. My own therapist doesn't actually believe that I'll become God.
That cold, knowing fear in the pit of your stomach, that's your guilt. Now you can spend the next 1,000 years running away from it like a weak human. Or you can dig in and sniff that shit out like a demon.
Maze, I think you cracked it. I know what I need to do.
I know you don't think you'll disappear, and I want to believe that, but if you're wrong, I'm going to be a mom of 2 girls working at the LAPD.
You're going back to the LAPD?
I know it wasn't our plan, and I understand if you're upset.
No. No, I understand. I mean, it's who you are, isn't it? My detective. I could never be upset with you about that. Right, yes, I wonder where Rory got her persecution complex from. Certainly not from the angel who literally invented teenage rebellion. Blade wings, devil face. It's all the same, isn't it?
No, it isn't. We think your wings are amazing. I hope that you didn't feel that you had to fight or protect yourself when you were younger. As your mom, I hope that I always made you feel safe.
I have them because of something you did right. I mean, all my life, I watched you stand up for justice. They remind me of the person I admire most. My mom.
Really?
They're one of a million wonderful, powerful things that you gave me, unlike him.
Well, your angel dad probably had something to do with your wings.
Right.
Lucifer left, both of us. How can you still defend him?
Because he hasn't left her.
Your dad
right
is
now.
flawed. I mean,
Maybe
although
future
nervous about
Chloe's
what
upset.
The future hold. Lucifer, what are you doing?
Show that he's vulnerable?
What's this supposed to be?
I know how I feel about you, and I am going to prove it, young lady. I am going to make myself vulnerable right here, right now, for you. So go on, shoot me.
Okay, we do not shoot people in this family.
I don't know, Mom. I think we established we totally do.
I think she's got you there. Move aside, please. I am your father. Come on, Rory. You've wanted to hurt me ever since you got here, so now's your chance. Pull that trigger. Come on.
Don't shoot any vital organs, please.
I knew he couldn't do it.
Blood. Oh.
It worked.
Well, of course it worked. You're my daughter, and I love you.
You asked for it? Well, here it is. Lucifer.
Hand it over. It's time to see how this story really ends. Thank you, Dr. Linda. In the 5 years that we've worked together, it's you who has given me the insight, the wisdom to ascend the throne of heaven. You've been a godsend.
Oh my god. Is that really him?
I, Lucifer Morningstar, the devil, have returned to heaven to rule as God Almighty. And it's all thanks to one woman, a woman with the mind of a genius.
Is that the end of the book?
A woman I adore with
That's
all
the
of my
end of the
heart.
book.
Greatest therapist the world has ever known, Dr. Linda Martin, MD, PSYD, PhD, MA, MPhil, Master in Science, Master in Technology, Master of the Universe. This is preposterous. I mean, socks with sandals.
What? Your dad wore them. So I wrote a fake ending to make myself feel better. Okay, so seriously, why are you bleeding?
My daughter shot me. It was completely consensual.
I told her
Self-actualized
to.
vulnerability to prove a point. I no longer have to let my wings choose whether or not I'm going to be God.
You're finally ready to be God.
I am. I am ready to be God. But I'm choosing not to be.
I was just gonna say that because he wants to
Reading
stay.
the doctor's... I don't want to be God. So I'm not going to be. I've always known it wasn't really my calling.
Amenadiel. Amenadiel should be
I
God.
hope you're not too disappointed by that.
He went to the Silver City.
I have no idea why you always have so much faith in me.
I do.
Oh.
Reading this, I get to see things from the other side.
I don't want to die. I won't let you.
You're
Now what do, oh, I'm falling higher. What do I do with this smile trapped in my mouth? It's like
Did they used to put like eyeliner on him?
walking on
Choose you, Chloe.
It's good to know that he loved you, loves you back.
Hey, you worked hard on that.
Couldn't save the world. Didn't even realize that my client of 5 years didn't want to become God.
I don't think he knew
World's
it
greatest
either.
therapist, my app.
In our time together, you managed to do something not even God Almighty was able to accomplish. You've made me a better man.
Thank you, Lucifer. That's the best compliment a therapist could receive.
Doctor? Doctor?
Sorry. Oh,
She fell asleep. Rough night last night.
it's just been the longest day ever.
Minute deal?
I know why the world is ending. We need to talk.
It's Rory.
Bollocks.
Okay, so as usual, very packed, very good episode of Lucifer. I feel like season 6 has been so fun, so freaking good. And like you guys mentioned, it's, there's only 10 episodes, there's a lot to wrap up, so it makes sense that there's a lot in every episode. But I'm loving it. It's just like whenever I get to the end and I need, to talk about it, I'm just like, okay, wait a second. First thing, Ella. She was upset, and like we discussed last episode, I completely understood why, she wasn't like, oh my god, this is insane, I don't know if I can take it that the Celestials, like, they're real and this and that, but she was upset, and she felt sad mostly that she thought they didn't trust her with this information. And again, like, I can't blame her. We also can understand from the other point of view why they wouldn't want to like shake up her life like that, but we got to see a lot of past things and be reminded of a lot of past instances where she was so close, or like they had an opportunity, let's say when she was like, oh, the autopsy, it looks like they died twice. Like, they could have been like, okay, Ella, we need to like let you know something, because if I remember correctly, this would be season 5, probably like at the start of season 5. So, they had known her for a long time, so it wouldn't have been, surprising. It would have been understandable that they're like, all right, it's time. So yeah. Seeing that, it's like, even when she said she lost her faith, and they knew for sure that it was real, so they could have, tried to cheer her up by letting her know that, you don't lose faith, this and that. But I guess the point of having faith is believing in something that you can't really, like, you can't see. You just have to have faith that it's there. But her faith was being tested, and it, like, with everything that went on and everything that happened to her, she kind of lost it at some point, and she was like, me and God got beef. So yeah, I felt bad for her, but I hope that at the end of the episode, Carol being like, you don't need to know every single thing, or like, it wasn't, when she said it wasn't my secret to share, I guess, she could have, it's mostly against Lucifer that she was upset, but she was also extending it to everyone else, everyone in the circle, but it wasn't their secret to share, I guess. Anyways, I'm just saying I feel for Ella, and I understand where she's coming from, but also I hope that she won't be mad too long, right? Because at the end of the day, everything they said to her, the fact that everyone loves her so much and they all trust her, considering how it went with other people that learned the truth, they just didn't want to put that on her, because it's kind of like you're imposing. It's not just like, oh, Ella, I need to let you know about something like very trivial. It's like you're imposing that on someone. You're like, once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. So it's a lot, right? So yeah. Dan, I'm sure we'll deal with his guilt next episode, because I said I expect his storyline to end where he goes up to heaven. That'd be the ideal, right? Oh, he can be reunited with Charlotte. Of course, Charlotte. So yeah, I don't know what he realized, honestly. I don't know, but I just thought it was very sweet that Maze, showed up. And it's interesting that she was like, well, your hell loop, obviously, it stems from your guilt. So usually you see what's in your hell loop, and then you know what to, the source. And he was kind of robbed from it, but at the same time, it's like Lucifer didn't want him to actually be in a hell loop. So we'll see that next episode. And now, someone commented on the last episode saying that Rory would, like, the fact that Rory's here, it's obvious that they did save the world, right? But now I'm thinking that her coming back, like, is the whole reason why now the world is ending. Because it was weird, right? He had this whole thing, this episode, that he realized, his consciousness is aligned with his unconscious. Well, his conscious mind is aligned with his unconscious mind, which is great. Happy for him. The whole thing with Linda, making him a better man. Love it. When Rory shot him, she then said it worked. So I'm not too sure if, like, the reason why she came back, it was kind of to do that and have him realize that he doesn't want to be God. He's ready for it, but he doesn't want to, because maybe he knows that, well, everything that ensues, right? Him, like, leaving Rory and leaving Chloe, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that future. So he knows that if he becomes God, he won't be with them. So her coming, shooting him, forcing him to get vulnerable and, like, kind of pushing him in that direction of, I want to stay, or, like, reminisce. All the memories, him realizing, yeah, all of that, right? Might keep him from going up and becoming God, and that would result in, there's no one up there, so the world is ending. So it would be because of Rory. Or maybe when she traveled, were the frogs falling from the sky? Like, when was that? Was that the same episode of, like, Rory showing up? I would have to go back and double check, but that's interesting, because it would make sense, right? She time traveled. That would kind of mess up the world. Very interesting. I'm excited to see the next episode. We only have 2 episodes left. Oh, so I love the going back, seeing the flashbacks, and also seeing but Lucifer and Chloe's love story, like, told in a cute little montage with some music, because they made us wait so long for them to get together that it's like you forget how, like, this put together, you're like, oh my god, yes, that's their story, but it took so long. We had to wait, like, for them to have significant moments, like, emotional bonding. We had stretches of, like, oh, they're will they, won't they, or them kind of being weird, him leaving and them not addressing stuff, them not communicating. So it was very nice to see it all, like, put together, so we can remember, oh yeah, that's right, that was, oh, in this and that, and just, like, so it really looks like a normal fucking love story. I'm not saying their story's not normal. Well, it's, you know what I mean. But something that, oh, okay, yes, it felt good to see it, like, laid out in front of us. It was very wholesome, and just reminds us that they love each other so much, and that we love them so much. That was so great. That was Season 6, Episode 8, Save the Devil, Save the World. That was a lot, but it was so freaking amazing, and I can't wait. All right, my camera just cut but I was just gonna say that I can't wait to see the rest of the season and how it wraps up because I'm having so much fun. So yeah, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.